Before I begin, know that this scenario is particularly aimed at people belonging to either one or no oppressed social identities.
Imagine you're a black woman in line at an exchange counter with a very offensive cashier. In front of you, there's a white woman and a black man. When the white woman does her exchange, the cashier calls her a pretty little lady, which we can contribute to her femininity, as femininity is socially associated with daintiness. When the black man does his exchange, the cashier says something along the lines of, "There is no need to be so aggressive," which we can contribute to the man's blackness, as blackness is socially associated with aggression. But then you, a black woman, do the exchange, and the man says, "There's no need to look so angry, you should smile more." Now, imagine that white woman asks you to recall an experience of sexism, and you recall this comment, but the white woman says, "That's not sexism. I've never been told I look angry." The same thing happens with the black man, who says, "That can't be racism. I've never been told to smile." In this scenario, both your blackness and femininity have worked together to make the cashier perceive you differently than someone who is just black or feminine, and therefore you cannot contribute the interaction to just one of your social identities. You must account for both. This is the basis of intersectionality. We cannot separate the experiences of people with multiple oppressed identities by their social identity. We must account for all their social identities as they work together to create their experiences. Another good explanation is one I found in my Psychology of Women textbook, the free PDF for which you can find in my website in my Insta bio. Imagine each of your social identities is an ingredient in a cake. Your race is the egg, your gender the flour, your religion is the sugar, your sexuality is the butter, etc. And your experiences as a human are the finished cake. While those social identities may have made you who you are, people perceive you as the whole cake, not the individual ingredients. Furthermore, you can't take out those ingredients or social identities as you wish. They've transformed into something else now, and in recognizing that, you're practicing intersectionality. This is a vital concept in fighting for the rights of people with more than one oppressed social identity, and is especially important for people with even more oppressed identities. For example, would the cashier have said the same thing to the black woman had she been holding hands with another woman? What if she was wearing a hijab or holding a cane? What would he have said then? My point is, in order to truly fight for social justice, we cannot promote the experiences of just white women, black men, gay men, etc. We also have to promote the experiences of black women, gay women, disabled black men, etc., etc., because that's how we truly practice intersectionality. And of course, if we don't practice intersectionality, we cannot truly reach justice for all social identities. If you're interested in learning more about women and gender studies, stick around for more mini lessons on my social media page, or visit my other content to hear important readings I've discussed in my women and gender study classes. Also, keep in mind that Palestine is still facing a genocide at the hands of the US. If you're interested in helping, visit my Instagram bio to sign petitions, send scripts to Congress, or find other ways to help Palestine.